Good friends will never talk bad about you behind your back. And fake friends, they will always talk shit. They will come up with like the craziest rumors. They will say you're going to jail, you have like HIV, you beat someone up, you are like maybe bad, you are boring, you are crazy. Like they will always say something bad behind your back. But the good friends, they will always talk good. Like they will say stuff like, "Oh, next time we should invite him. He's so much fun. He's a cool guy." "Oh, wow, hey, did you know he did this and this? Wow, so cool, so great." But fake friends, they will always like even change words. Like you can tell a friend something, and the friend, if this is a bad friend, will change your words. For example, you could say to someone, "Oh, I had an argument with my partner, but we fixed it." And then like the fake friend will go to others and say, "Oh, they broke up. Did you know that? They are no longer together." And they just want attention. So they will use you to get attention and talk bad behind your back. You have to watch out for those friends. Don't make friends with those fake people. Like that's not good. Like those are not your friends. Those are like your enemies. They try to destroy you and you don't even know. So good friends will always talk good about you even when you're not around. And the fake friends, they will tell like a lot of crazy stories. Maybe they will even say you are sick, you have HIV, or you're doing drugs or whatever, but you're not doing this. Or they will just say, "Oh, he is so lame," or "Oh, she's so lame." They will always talk something that's not true. Those are the liars, the fakes. The difference between good and fake friends is also that fake friends will not be around if you're feeling down or some stuff in your life is just not going so well. Like you lose a job, or you maybe did something bad, like you committed a crime by accident and you regret, or anything can happen that's like not so good in your life. Even your wealth can just decrease, like something happens and you lose money. I don't know what it is. Like it can be maybe you are in debt or something, like something bad happens to you. And those that are like fake friends, you will see them running first. Like they will run away from you, and they will like act like they never knew you, and like, "Oh, who is this? I don't know this person." They're like this. Or if you have like some health issues, like you will see who's around and who's not. Like fake friends, they won't even visit you if you end up in the hospital or you get like sick and stuff like that. So only the good friends will always be around. The fake friends, they will always like run. And yeah, you have to watch out for this kind of people. Those that are real with you, they will always be there. For example, like I remember like when I was once like very very sick and had like this crazy high fever, and I just told a few people about it. Like I remember like who called me, who didn't call me, who like sent me messages, who didn't send me anything. And actually, you also have to be careful with that. Like, are those people actually reaching out to you if you are, for example, sick, because they hear about it and they do it of their own will, or maybe others like expect them to reach out to you so they can have a good face, like they don't lose face. Like you have to also be careful with that. Like why someone's like reaching out to you if you're not doing so good, if some misfortune happened or you got sick. And yeah, and if you analyze like what's happening and they're actually really reaching out to you because they are like worried and they come visit you if you're in a hospital or sick, then like those are like real friends. The fake friends, they will just like not do anything, like no reaction. So yeah, you have to watch out for this kind of friends. And fake friends also can't keep secrets. If you tell a secret to a friend, your friend is supposed to safe keep your secret. But there's like a lot of people that will just run off to others and tell them, "Hey, did you know he did this and this?" Like, it can be anything. Maybe you cheat on your partner and then your friend will go and tell everyone, "Hey, he cheated." Or maybe something embarrassing happened. Like, I don't know. Like, what would be a good example? What embarrassing happened? For example, you were like parking and by accident you made a scratch on your neighbor's car or something. Like it can be anything, and a fake friend will just go to others, not even the person this is maybe about, but maybe another person, like a third person, and just tell them, "Hey, look, he did this and this, he cheated his partner, oh, he made a scratch on the neighbor's car." Yeah, like anything can really be like a secret. For example, even like how much money you make. Like people, if you tell them, hey, I make this and this much money, but hey, psh, don't tell anyone, they might, if they are fake friends, they might run around and tell others, hey, he makes this and this much money and this and that. So you have to be really, really careful with like who you trust and who can keep our secret, you know. And the same is like, for example, like if you are a good friend and someone tells you something, like don't run to others and tell them. Like either it's like a real secret and the person tells you like to not tell anyone, but sometimes you have to use your brain and think about the information you're getting from a certain individual. Like should you tell this to others or not? Like you have to think for yourself sometimes and realize like, hey, I shouldn't tell this to anyone. Yeah, so fake friends, they will always share secrets with others. Be careful. Fake friends also never really reach out to you and contact you and be like, hey, wanna hang out? How are you? Has been a while. Like fake friends, they just don't care. Like they just use you as a title. Oh, he's my friend. I know this and this guy, but they actually don't really care. Like someone that cares about you wants to keep the contact and they will really like contact you. Of course, there are some people that have like periods in their life when they are like really busy, especially those people in college. Like they study a lot and maybe they have like less free time. That's normal. But if someone for a long period of time, even weeks or months, don't contact you but still calls you a friend, this is so fake. Like you know this person is a fake friend. And even like short messages, like what's the problem about keeping in contact by just sending like 1 or 2 messages in a day to a friend or every 2 days? But there are like really some friends that call people friends but never talk to them or connect with them at all. So you have also to watch out for those people. They are not your real friends. And fake friends will never protect you from harm. That's also something you should know and be warned of. Like if you have like real friends and you do something harmful to yourself, like maybe you take some substances that are not healthy, like I don't know, medication, you're into drugs, you're a heavy drinker or something like that, your friends, they will actually try to teach you not to do this anymore, and they will talk to you and they will be like, hey, stop doing this, it's not good. Or if you're getting on the wrong path and maybe you start doing some crime or something like that, and your friends, they just let you down, like, oh, this person, he's now doing this, oh my gosh, look, or he or she is gaining so much weight, like what's happening here? Oh, it's not my business. Like if people say you're not their business and they are your friends, then they are not your real friends, because like your friend's business is your business. Like you should care for one another, like not just be like, oh, look at this, she or he became a mess, oh, a drug addict, oh, look at this, oh, now she steals something from the store, is she so poor, what's happening, I don't care, it's none of my business. Like those are fake friends. Like why would you not want to help someone you care about and that you love? Like that's like, I don't understand that. Like I had friends before in the past, and if they had a problem and I see it, even they don't tell me, or I see someone suddenly like cry, I would just walk up and be like, hey, what's up? And I would, even if they don't tell me, try to figure it out. Like one of my friends like got so chubby and always stay at home that I started talking to him and be like, what's wrong with you? Like you not don't look well, like you start losing hair, you get like fat, and like what's happening to you? And I would just talk to this friend and be like, come on, pull yourself together, let's do some workout, let's go jogging and stuff like that. And that's what you should do as a friend. Like don't let your friends go to ruin and just ruin themselves. Like try to support them no matter what it is. If they are getting on the wrong path, if they are into some substances that are not healthy for them, be it heavy drinking, drugs, even if they like start hurting others, like try to help them, try to talk to them. It's very important. Otherwise, if you're not like this, or if your friends are not like this, those are all fake friends. Another sign of fake friends is that fake friends always try to change you to their liking. For example, you have friends that have some bad habits, like even if it's just like they smoke or they drink, if they try to always force you to do the same that they do, they can't love you for who you are, because they want to change you to their liking and not for what's like good for you as well. The same is like some people, they are like very forceful when it comes to religions, and I believe, and I'm the opinion, religion is like a choice to anyone, and if you follow something, why follow it unconscious and like being forced to follow something and then you not actually really believe it. But I've seen people and they will like say, oh, this person is a Muslim, and oh, I didn't know, I can't be friends with that person, or oh, this person is lesbian or gay, I can't be friends with them, they are forced to change, if they don't change I will stop the contact. Those are like fake friends. Like why you want to force someone to be the way you are? I mean, there are cases where someone is like doing something bad, like for example, is like smoking constantly, and you want to change them, but not because it's your liking, but you want to protect them because you see, oh, this is like too much or it's not healthy. Like you can be a real friend and try to change someone, but then only if you have proof they are like doing something wrong, not because of your taste or something like that, you know. For example, like there are things that people do, even hobbies, and that's their own business. Like why do you care? It doesn't harm them, it doesn't harm yourself. Like if it doesn't bring harm to them or to you, why would you try to change them, or what their favorite food or color is? Or if someone eats, for example, meat and you're a vegetarian, or for example the other way around, you're a vegetarian, someone eats meat, like you can't just like force them to become like you. Or yeah, it's not good. And fake friends, they will always try to force you to be like them. Like that's like not good. Like real friends, they love you for who you are and they don't try to force things on you, like habits and maybe even bad habits. It's not good. Another sign of fake friends is if suddenly when you're doing good in life, for example, you get a new job, you make a lot of money, and you become like in your way successful, like you have a goal and you accomplish it, and then suddenly those friends, they suddenly want more contact to you, and they suddenly are around, and those are the people that like never contacted you or tried to connect with you. Maybe in the past they treated you bad or they talked bad about you or to you, and then suddenly they treat you so nice because you're successful, because now you made money, or now you became popular, or your look changed and you're now like all good looking. Those are like fake friends, because why were they not around when you were down? No, you're up and they are around, and they want to connect with you and hang out. And yeah, that's like fakeness for real. Like you should always support an individual. It doesn't matter like their financial situation or how they look at this given time, and anything like that, or if they're popular or like, or they're unpopular and they have like no friends. So yeah, like fake friends, they will change their behavior if you're getting better in something in life. Fake friends also never keep promises, or only keep them very, very rarely. For example, someone promises to help you out with something, or tomorrow at 2 p.m. the person will come over, and maybe you're like moving to a new apartment or something, and they said, oh, I will help you, and then they don't show up, or they promise to treat you better, or promise to help you with something, or they promise to give you something, or anything. It can be any kind of promise. I give you guys an example. For example, like I once met a person, and this person was I'm not saying the name because I don't want to talk bad about someone, but I once met someone, and we were like friends for a half year, and that person made so many promises, like a promise we would study together, because like there was like one subject I wasn't so good in. At the end, I managed to get good myself, but there were always like certain promises the person made, like, oh, I will help you in school with this and this subject, we will study together. Or one time, like I needed someone to help me out, like to carry something, and I couldn't do it myself, and then this friend said, oh, I promise you I will come and help, but then the person didn't show up. Or one time, like I had been promised we will meet at this and this time on that day, and then I just realized this person constantly breaks promises, and then I stopped the friendship with that person because I felt like played. So you have to be really careful with those kind of friends. They're fake friends as well, always making promises and never keeping them. Like you don't want this in your friend circle. And the same goes for you. Like if you have someone that you really care about and you make promises, try to keep them. there are always like cases where like you make a promise and you can't keep it because suddenly you get sick or something happens, but then at least let them know or explain them right after what happened. For example, you're stuck in traffic, you have an accident, or maybe something you wanted to give someone for another reason, you suddenly don't have it anymore. So yeah, try to keep your promises.